Welcome back into South Florida Daily. Next up, you're going to meet our adoptable dog of the week from Justin Bartlett Animal Rescue. Here's Tales of Love. We are here with Christine. She's the rescue and adoption manager. Tell us a little bit about this special dog we have.
So this
here.
is Carolina.
Hi,
She's
Carolina.
5 years old. We actually rescued her from South Carolina. That's why her name is Carolina. However, it's spelled with a K. She came with puppies, and all of her babies got adopted, and she was left behind. We've had her for about 2 years now.
Okay.
And she's just looking for that forever home. She's very active. Even though she's 5, she acts like she's 1.
Tell me a little bit about the adoption process if someone's interested in adopting Carolina.
So if someone's interested in adopting this sweet little girl, they would go on justinbartlettanimalrescue.org and they would register, log in, go to forms and fill out the adoption application. And then an adoption counselor will contact them within a couple days and we try to get them approved to take this sweet girl home.
There are over 100 dogs available at the rescue to adopt, so if you're interested in adopting Carolina or one of the other dogs, visit justinbartlettanimalrescue.org. Eric Rossetti, thank you so much for joining us in South Florida Daily. We're so excited for Swim Week coming up, and we would love to chat with you about it. Tell us about Swim Week and Art Hearts.
So I'm so excited. We'll be coming back. This is going to be our 11th year of producing Art Hearts fashion in the U.S. We'll be coming to Miami Swim Week with 7 venues. So we're actually going to be popping up all over South Beach, with our main venue being at M2. But we also have cool, fun influencer events at Joya Beach, Club 11, Strawberry Moon, The Standard. You can go to miamiswimweek.com and you can see our programming and you can purchase tickets there as a spectator. And you can expect to see all of the most beautiful people, the coolest trends. It's all about inclusion. It's all about inclusivity. It's all about finding new ways of forming fashion. So we even have upcycling and sustainability as main parts of our week.
Why should people come to Swim Week? What's your favorite part of Swim Week too?
Swim Week is about celebrating sexy and about celebrating fun, and where else to do it but Miami? So we're adding again venues, we have more programming in store, and so we're really excited because it's actually going to be 8 days of activities for everybody, and it's really the coolest and sexiest time of year to be in Miami.
Tell me a little bit about how you got involved in Miami Swim Week and how your shows are unique in this event.
Art Hearts Fashion was always the finale of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York. So when they were doing Miami and whatnot several years ago, we were invited to be the celebrity event of it because we've always focused on the art of fashion. So we curate the designers and all of the different causes that are important to us. So we support cancer, AIDS research, body inclusivity, and we really focus on utilizing the power of fashion to send good messages.
So it's not just about the fashion, it's about giving back and being inclusive. And where can people learn more about these events?
So the best place would be miamiswimweek.com, which is the easiest to remember. But on our Instagram, at Art Hearts Fashion is where you'd want to see it because that's where we post all of our live stories, all of our posts, and you can see all of our content there. And it's really amazing. And to see it in person and live is next level.
What are you looking forward to the most for the events coming up?
So we're really looking forward to having all of the amazing designers. We have 30 designers from all over the world. I heard we might even be having some great local celebrities on the runway as well.
Yes,
so we'll be
absolutely.
seeing about that.
Yes,
Excited
you may
about that.
see me. Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so excited and always wanted to do it. And I love Miami and it's going to be so much fun. We can't wait to attend the events. Thank you so much, Eric.
Of course, I'm so excited to see you guys. I can't wait to show it all.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
In the murky waters of the swamp so still, lurks a creature with a primal, ancient thrill. With eyes that gleam like polished emerald stones, in the realm of the alligator, nature's secrets are sown. Its armor of scales, a prehistoric design, a living relic from a distant time. Jaws that snap with lightning speed and might, a master of survival, a fearsome sight. With a primal beauty, it moves with grace. Through the watery realm, it finds its place. In the heart of the Everglades or the marshy reaches, the alligator thrives right here in the Palm Beaches. Florida is known for its alligator population, and these reptiles can be found throughout the state, inhabiting various freshwater environments such as swamps, lakes, rivers, and marshes. Alligators are found in almost every part of Florida, from the Panhandle in the Northwest to the southern tip of the state. They can also be found in both urban and rural areas right here in the Palm Beaches. alligators can grow to impressive sizes. Adult males can reach lengths of 13 to 15 feet, while females are generally smaller with lengths of 8 to 10 feet. Alligators prefer freshwater environments such as swamps, marshes, lakes, rivers, and canals. They are also known to inhabit brackish water and can be occasionally found in coastal areas. Alligators are carnivorous and primarily feed on fish, birds, turtles, snakes, and mammals. They are opportunistic predators and will eat whatever is available. These reptiles are known for their patience and stealth when hunting. They often lie in wait for their prey to approach and strike with great speed. American alligators were once listed as an endangered species due to overhunting, but they have since made a significant recovery and their populations have rebounded. It's important to remember that alligators are wild animals and should be observed from a safe distance. If you encounter an alligator in the wild, it's best to give them plenty of space and not provoke them in any way. I've had a ton of fun doing archery today. Let's go over to the Nature Center and check out the raptors, the snakes, the alligators, and all those little creepy crawly creatures. So we're here once again with Elise. Elise taught me amazing skills with archery, but now she's showing me that she's well-versed with everything nature. She's holding a baby alligator, and apparently there's a story behind the naming of this alligator. Bob, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, so we do have 2 alligators here at the Nature Center, Bob and Charlotte. Both were named by Henry Winkler, who is a family friend of our manager here at the Okeechobee Nature Center. So Bob is just around 2 years old at this point and just about 2 feet long. If you like, you can do a 2-finger touch.
Absolutely. Wow, I noticed that the scales are a lot softer than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, often the texture really surprises people, both with our snakes and our alligators. That's something we get a lot when people touch them for the first time. Especially with the snakes, they expect them to feel slimy, but in fact, they're very smooth, often cold to the touch.
Wow, Bob is pretty cool, and he's really cool, calm, and collective. I'm really appreciating that he's allowing me to pet him.
Absolutely. So at this age, what's really cool is we can still see these stripes. When you see adult alligators here in Florida, you're not going to see that coloration. That's unique to the juveniles. That's going to help them to camouflage. Now earlier you heard a little bit of him making the sounds. It almost sounds a bit like a laser gun when they're at that age.
Right.
And that's how they'll communicate to each other and especially to their mothers. Gator moms are some of the best moms out there, we say, in the reptile world. And that's because the young will actually stay with their mothers for up to the first 2 years of their lives.
Wow.
So if you ever see baby alligators in the wild, keep an eye out. Mom's probably not too far away.
I can assume, and I know my mom kept a close eye on me growing up.
Absolutely. So these guys, we are so lucky to have them here in Florida. And even at this size, they still have well over 60 teeth in their mouth.
Wow.
By the time that these American alligators are adults, we're looking closer to about 80 teeth in their mouth at any given time.
Wow, that's a lot of teeth, and I definitely would not want to be in the way of any of those teeth.
Fair enough. Anytime that you're here in Florida, we always just like people to know, if you see a body of water, safe to assume there could be an alligator in it. Now that's not to cause anyone to be scared or fearful. In fact, we are very lucky to have these animals. They're what we call a keystone species, which when you look at an archway, that middle stone in the center of the arch, that's the keystone. You take that away, the whole archway collapses.
Wow.
So alligators are considered a keystone species here in Florida. They create so many other important habitats for our multitude of species, including when they use their tails back and forth to make what we call gator holes. It's this area where then, once that tide starts drying up or the weather changes, we get a little less water in, then other animals can make their homes there.
So if I'm understanding the concept of the keystone species correctly, if creatures like Bob are gone, then the entire environment collapses.
Exactly.
Wow.
Another great example here in Florida is with our gopher tortoises. You may have seen them walking around.
Yes, I have actually.
Yes. So gopher tortoises are another great example of keystone species, and that's because their burrows that they create actually are considered to house up to 300 different species.
Wow.
So we're talking rabbits, snakes, all sorts of animals will actually then use those burrows to take a little bit of shelter.
One thing I'm grateful for is seeing such a wide range of different species right here in the Palm Beaches. Thank you for introducing me to Bob, and I'm grateful for this experience. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Beautiful.
Like these stories? Check us out on social at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
That's where we post those great giveaways and behind the scenes footage. Don't miss out. We'll be right back.
The South Florida Daily set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture. South Florida Daily is on the move with PalmTran.
Sea turtles have been swimming through the world's oceans for over 100 million years, but their ability to survive is being challenged, and the forces that are confronting the sea turtle are also threatening our own survival. Sea turtles are part of the beach and dune ecology system. When they nest, they leave behind unhatched eggs and hatchlings that don't survive. As they decay, they form the nutrients that allow the dunes and the beaches to exist. If the turtles go, then the beaches and the dunes go, and so does much of the land we live on. In 1969, Eleanor Fletcher and her husband Robert moved to Juno Beach, Florida, and started a real estate business. Eleanor began to notice that during each spring and summer, thousands of turtles would nest on the nearby shore, and after hatching, many would head inland rather than back to the sea. Her curiosity led to some of the earliest scientific research about turtles in Florida on what turned out to be one of the most important nesting beaches in the world. She realized that as more and more development took place closer and closer to the ocean, the sea turtle's environment was being challenged. She also discovered that the best way to protect the sea turtle was to educate young children about the problem. She began giving classes in her home, then in a room above her real estate office. These days, her work is carried on at the Loggerhead Marine Life Center of Juno Beach. Each year, over 300,000 visitors come to see the exhibits and the sea turtles.
So here at Loggerhead Marine Life Center, we are one of the few open sea turtle hospitals in the world. There's only about 5 of us. Some people might look at us as a sanctuary, but we're a fully functioning sea turtle hospital. So all of our patients that are here to be rehabilitated, and if we can get them healthy and well, released back into the ocean. We've been able to create some really groundbreaking therapies here, which have changed the way that the world treats these endangered animals. We've created a system that allows us to deliver nutrition at the molecular level to a critically endangered and critically ill sea turtle patient. And what's really great is we're using it now not only in sea turtles, but we've shared this methodology with other centers from around the world, and it's even being used in endangered and threatened penguins. So what you're looking at right here is our outdoor sea turtle hospital yard. And each of these tanks are our hospital tanks. And today, we're really lucky to be here with our sea turtle patient, Scallywag. What's really neat about Scallywag, and he's gonna come up and see us right now, is he's a green sea turtle. You can see that he lost one of his front right flippers. He was actually, when he was a lot smaller, he was actually attacked by a shark. Now, that's normal, and that's part of the food chain behavior in the ocean, especially when turtles are very small. But he was very significantly injured. He was in critical condition when he came into our hospital. This turtle is a great candidate for release, and they tend to do very well in the wild, even if they've only lost one flipper. But what we'll do when Scallywag's ready to be released is we will invite the public here in Juno Beach, Florida to join us on the beach adjacent to our campus, and we will watch the turtle return to the ocean. And what's nice about inviting our guests here is when they see the turtle who's been rehabilitated here in our hospital go back to the ocean, it really solidifies that statement that we like to say. The sea turtle tells us the health of the ocean tells us the health of our planet. The kids, of course, connect with the little turtles. They like them. And you can tell the story to the children about how the turtle progresses and how the threats to the turtle out in the wild progress and what we need to do to protect our little ones. What's really nice about our center is we're continuing this over 3-decade history of helping to educate not only our visitors, but the next generation.
Essential.
Hopefully we're gonna find the next Cousteau right here at Loggerhead Marine Life Center.
A good night's sleep is coming your way.
We'll tell you about a new organic mattress gallery after the break.
I don't know about you, Megan, but when I don't get enough sleep, I'm not fun to be around.
I can't imagine that, Kate. Okay, but you know what the key to a good night's sleep is?
Tell me.
A great mattress. And lucky for us, there is a new mattress gallery. Naturepedic has opened here in West Palm Beach, and they sell amazing, comfortable mattresses.
They have all the organic sleep essentials you could ever need for you, your family, and your furry friends.
Kate and I went to check out the beautiful showroom, and we learned about everything Naturepedic has to offer. Naturepedic has GOTS certified mattresses and bedding made with safe and luxurious materials, those that are all mindful of Mother Nature.
Don't miss the grand opening May 30th. You can get 20% off the entire store.
Plus, they're going to be doing giveaways every hour. You could win a free mattress. The ribbon cutting is at 4:15.
I didn't know you were down there.
Sleep cool as a cucumber with breathable organic cotton and other clean materials that are great for those who battle allergies. Speak with an experienced sleep professional in the store and they can make recommendations for what might be the perfect mattress for you. And don't forget to shop their new bedding collection, pillows, and more. So check it out. Head to Naturepedic on May 30th for the grand opening.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
I'm Ben Hicks. I'm an underwater nature photographer, and this is The Art of Nature. My name is Ben Hicks, and I'm a photographer based in South Florida. Like many photographers, the camera is a tool and a pathway to get outside and explore Mother Nature. The ocean is a special place that has been a huge part of my life and career. I grew up around the water with my family letting me loose at the beach. Creating stories with a camera came naturally as I harnessed the artistic genes inherited from many of my relatives into a career that has taken me around the globe. On a calm, clear, flat day, I hear the water lap up against my mask. As I swim out, the sun shimmers off the surface of the water, reflecting beams of light onto the seafloor below. Gliding along the surface, I wonder what I will see today. The direction and purpose of my work has gone in ways I have never imagined. Realizing the intention I had developed through my images, I quickly noticed that I could do something to protect the animals in the places they call home and I call my office. My time in the water observing and photographing sea turtles over the past 10 years has led me to partner with several environmental organizations around the globe. From tagged sea turtles in Florida to leatherbacks in Panama, my images have contributed to numerous efforts in protecting animals, which is something I am most proud of. The feedback I receive from supporters around the world pushed me to share moments with these amazing animals in unique ways most have never seen before. Preparation and a lot of experience has me ready to get the shot when least expected moments happen right in front of my eyes. Whether I'm shooting waves or trying to avoid jellyfish, I love challenging conditions that the ocean throws at me. Our ecosystem is extremely fragile, often butting up against endless buildings, hugging the coast, and encroaching on Mother Nature. The impact of mankind has brought evolution to a halt, and so it is critical that we protect our coasts from the overdevelopment. Our everyday usage of plastics and single-use items end up in the ocean, directly impacting the animals within. Capturing these moments in the water is just the beginning. The best images are edited, printed, and shipped to fans and supporters around the world. Impactful images are often contributed to environmental awareness campaigns that serve as visual reminders to reduce our footprint on Mother Nature. I encourage everyone to go outside, immerse yourself in nature, and realize how important it is to our planet's survival. The innocence of nature deserves the power of mankind.
Thanks for watching another episode of South Florida Daily. There's so much more going on this week, in particular Miami Swim Week. So stay tuned for coverage on that.
Oh, I love Miami Swim Week. Always such a fun time.
So much fun.
We've gotten to chat with some local designers as well, so those stories are coming up this week. Don't miss out. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow on Fox 29 at noon. Have a great rest of your day.
Visit us online and at all Eldorado Furniture showrooms.